Something we as viewers can always look forward to seeing in anime is fight scenes that unravel the power awakenings of characters. In this video, we'll be going over 10 anime power awakening scenes that sent chills down our spines. I'm getting goosebumps just thinking about them. Amplifying the power levels of characters with amazing animation makes us feel like we can unlock our own unique power. Before we start though, make sure to stay up to date and hit that subscribe button along with the bell notification icon. Now, are you ready? Number 10. Eren using full power of the Attack on Titan. Starting off our list, we had the intense brawl between Eren and the female Titan. For the second time already, the female Titan managed to bring our vengeful protagonist down to his knees. Unfortunately for the female Titan, that wouldn't be enough to stop Eren, as he stands before his opponent again. The tables begin to turn, as this time he begins to unleash and awaken the full power of his Titan abilities to overpower the female Titan. A round of applause to the animators of the scene and the magnificent background music that complements this fight scene so well. It makes me want to shed a tear because it's too beautiful. Number 9. Ichigo's Vasto Lorde form, Bleach. You know those fight scenes that leave such an impression on you that it has a special place in your heart? The battle between Ichigo and Ulquiorra is definitely one of those scenes. After what seemed to be stagnant growth within the anime, he was shown the fruits of labor and character development from Ichigo in his battle versus the prideful Espada. Through immense struggle and challenges that were weighing Ichigo down during this arc, such as having to protect Orihime while she was vulnerable, and being overwhelmed by Ulquiorra's immense power, our beloved protagonist was able to rise above it all and unleash a new and unforgettable Vasto Lorde form and its power. Number 8. Amiya Awakening Unlimited Blade Works, Fate Stay Night Unlimited Blade Works. Although our Unlimited Blade Works protagonist Amiya was often perceived as another naive and dumb teenager, the series, along with Ufotable's animation, managed to alter Shiro's image by demonstrating the overpowered potential that his Unlimited Blade Works behold. The clash of abilities and ideals between Shiro and Archer unfolded into a beautifully constructed scene. While being trapped in Archer's realm, Amiya rose above his limits to awaken his own power within Archer's territory. The battle transpired as Shiro manifested weapons all around himself, ready to continue the clash of abilities and ideals that Archer tried time and time again to deny. Number 7. Asta Awakening his Demon Form, Black Clover. Asta, with his already toned physique and explosive charisma, blew us, his fellow Blackpool teammates, and the opponents away with the new transformation he had undergone. Struggling to hold their own against the Witch Queen, it wasn't looking good for Asta and the rest of the Black Bulls. It wasn't until Asta was on the verge of death that he was able to unleash a power he had yet to master. The hidden demon lurking inside him had awakened with a vicious scream, followed with the duality of a black and red animation. After undergoing the demonic transformation, and now having a clear mind, Asta gave his opponent Laudos a sweet taste of defeat. Number 6. Deku using his quirk for the first time, My Hero Academia. The once quirkless hero that we've come to know and love felt hopeless during the practical exam at the beginning of the anime. Nearing the end of the exam, Deku was frantically struggling to avoid failing with 0 points. As the majority of the other robots were being compromised by other students, Midoriya couldn't even manage to even get 1 point. The enormous robot was then unleashed upon the students and threatened the life of the unfortunate Ochako. Although being worth 0 points and being told to avoid confronting, Deku finally unleashes the fruits of his labor. Sacrificing his chances of passing the exam, and also his physical body, Izuku smashes the enormous 0-point robot to save Ochako. Number 5. Mob unleashing psychic powers, Mob Psycho 100. There's various scenes where Mob reaches an emotional breakdown, resulting in him unveiling his powers, but the first time always leaves a strong impression. Teruo Hanazawa had our young protagonist holding back his powers as he kept taunting Mob to fight back. It wasn't until Mob was knocked unconscious that he then unleashed his psychic powers to a powerful level. Mob's power levels were so off the chart that it was immeasurable. Its levels were shown with 3 question marks, meaning it was beyond even 100%. Teruo Hanazawa would soon regret taunting Mob, as he was humiliated so badly to the point where he lost all his clothes. It would be hard for him to come back from that if you ask me. Number 4. Kaneki becomes a Ghoul. Tokyo Ghoul. Torture can do a lot of harm and change to somebody. Imagine having your fingernails and toes removed from you. But what's worse is having your loved ones murdered right before your own eyes. Well, just ask Kaneki. He became an apathetic and emotionless killer for bloodlust after being kidnapped and tortured by Jason for an entire week. After undergoing all that torture, Kaneki would never be the same from when we first saw him. Jason eventually loses the upper hand and his life comes to an end as Kaneki surprises him by eating him alive, showing us all that Kaneki loses any of his remaining parts of his humanity. Number 3. The Conqueror's Haki, One Piece. Although our park boy fitted with a straw hat and slippers is typically energetic and happy, there are a few moments where that isn't the case. Such moments are when his brother's life is being threatened. It doesn't matter what obstacle stands before Luffy, even if it's a marine fort with 1,000 Navy soldiers, he'll come at his opponents with a strong burst of heart and soul. Luffy was able to awaken the Conqueror Haki while the execution was still continuing, and was able to render all of the soldiers unconscious. Leaving Luffy in an emotional spiral, and as fans jumping out of our seats, we were able to witness again why Luffy was destined to become the Pirate King in the future. Number 2. Shinji awakening his power. Neon Genesis Evangelion. What comes to your mind when you picture a godlike character? Did you imagine an antisocial and weak boy that could destroy the world? Yeah, neither did I. By the end of the second Evangelion movie, Shinji regretted not being able to save Rei after running away, which came to no surprise. It gets worse for Shinji as he's forced to kill Asuka due to his father's actions. It definitely gets tough to deal with the emotional trauma of witnessing your friend or potential girlfriend pass away. With other protagonists, we can expect a power awakening for them as the plot progresses, but I'm sure the majority, if not all, of us did not see this coming. What a 180 to see a boy with depression bonding with an angel to cause a second impact. Number 1. Kakashi and Obito's Mangekyo Sharingan, Naruto Shippuden. The active portrayal, or at least the perception of it, can result in many things. After being tipped off by Zetsu of his friends' lives being in danger, Obito did not hesitate to run to them. Witnessing the moment of Kakashi piercing his beloved Rin through the heart with his lightning blade completely destroyed Obito's pure-hearted nature. Because of this devastating moment, while being motivated through rage and pain, Obito was able to awaken the powers of the Mangekyo Sharingan. I'm sure the ninjas around him had no clue what was happening, as in moments became immobile by the uncontrollably berserk Uchiha. Losing a loved one can result in tragic pain and rage, just like it did to our once kind-hearted Obito. That wraps up our list of the top 10 best power awakening scenes in anime. Which one of these scenes did you like the most? If it wasn't on the list, still let us know down below in the comment section. We'd love to hear your thoughts on these unforgettable scenes. To stay tuned for our future videos, make sure to hit that subscribe button and the bell notification icon to instantly be updated when we release a new video. Thanks for going through the list with us, and I'll see you in the next video.